Hey guys, Tom itself here with some more Battlefield 4 beta, where the PP-2000 is making its return. I'd also like to talk a little bit about team games. Yes, the PP-2000 PDW was one of my favorite guns in Battlefield 3. It's back in Battlefield 4. I like to toss a Cobra sight on there along with the laser sight. Don't need the compensator, I don't think that helps it that much. And run around like a madman. It's not an all-kit weapon this time around, instead it's just limited to the engineer class like all the other personal defense weapons. The PP-2000 is a slow-firing, heavy-hitting, fast-handling with a very large magazine at 45 rounds. It's fairly reliable to bring down 3, if not 4 or more targets until you start spraying around, but hey, you know, that's what the laser sight is for. Given how domination is playing out right now on the beta, with lots of close to medium range engagements and really high player density, plus no ammo conservation on the 360, so I have to be really careful when I reload, otherwise I'll lose ammo, the PP-2000 has become my go-to gun for putting up impressive games, in terms of just total number of kills, KD, and score per minute. I have to say that it's fun, but it's crazy in its own chaotic kind of way. Now, I know I reload here and lose 22 rounds, but I'm pushing the B point, the enemies are there, and I have no teammates with me. I'm either going to need all 45 of those rounds and things are going to go well, or things aren't going to go well, I'm going to die, and it won't matter that I just lost those rounds. That's the kind of crazy mentality I like to run around with when I'm using the PP-2000. Alright, let's talk about team games, because Battlefield is often talked about as being a team game, and it certainly is. It doesn't even have a free-for-all game mode. In every game mode, there are people who are in the server playing with you who you're not trying to kill, and you're not trying to take objectives away from, and they may actually at times help you in a variety of ways. Back in Halo 2, Microsoft developed their TrueSkill player rating system. I did a lot of research and put together some fairly in-depth videos on this if you'd like more information, but it's just a player rating system, and if you played Halo 2 or 3, I think one of the Gears of War, Age of Empires, you've seen this, and what it's used for is to try and match players evenly together to get good, close games, and it's remarkably good, actually, given all the challenges involved in making such a system. One of the really difficult problems they were trying to address was team games, and what happens when you try to get a lot of players together, you're trying to predict how well they play together. And when they found something like Team Deathmatch, if you just add up all the player ratings for a team, you're likely to be able to predict the winner just based on that total ratings for each team. But if you have those teams play something like Capture the Flag, even if you control 4 of the different game types, the total rating is much less a predictor of how well a team is going to play. Now, I'm not saying that one is better than the other, they're different kinds of games, or even that it's just a one or the other kind of option. There's probably a whole range of options in there, and in fact, in some games you may find that a lot of the time it is just the teams, how good the individual players are, but if you can get a really strong team together, maybe something can happen, and it takes a lot of coordination to overcome that just basic skill level of the other team. All sorts of options there. I'm really not comfortable enough to judge where Conquest falls on this scale, but Domination, it is definitely about the individual players and their strengths. Sure, I mean, you can have a squad member playing defensively, trying to keep those field upgrades active, give his teammates another place to spawn in on, especially, say, on the roof, where you can jump down to B or C. I mean, that can help, but in the end, because the game moves so fast, it is so difficult to communicate. You ask a teammate, hey, you have some ammo. Yeah, good luck with that, because as soon as you stop to drop that ammo bag, somebody's going to come along and kill you. It's just, the game is so fast that the communication that's there for some really good teamwork, there's not enough time for that kind of thing. On the other end of that, It's really hard to carry a team as one player. You've got 9 other teammates to worry about and 10 enemies, and you're only one factor in that whole equation. So in the end, I feel like if you want to win, your best option is just to stack your team with strong players and go for it. And all of these things together make me really surprised that DICE is focusing on this quote-unquote skill number. It's the most prominent thing that's on the stats page on Battlelog. It's not really explained, it's just, this is how good this person is. I'm not really sure what it is. They have too many players in games to make it just based on wins or losses like a normal rating system. I get the impression it's heavily influenced by score per minute, but I could be some other stuff going on there too. Who knows? That's enough rambling on about the beta for now. If you'd like more though, last night I took part in Culprit's Friendly Fire podcast, also including guests Puppy and Polygon Wizard. Big thanks to all those guys. We had a lot of fun and we spent how many hours talking about the Battlefield 4 beta. Anyway, that's up on YouTube and you can go enjoy that. It was a lot of fun and things did get a little crazy towards the end, but good times. I'm going to finish off this video with the last minute or so from the closest game I've had in this beta. It comes down at the end. We have the lead, but the other team has 2 flags to our 1, and it comes down to just trying to outkill that ticket bleed and wait to see what happens when the final page shows up to see if we won or lost, because it's that close. It was a ton of fun, and I think it really shows off what the PP-2000 is capable of. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you later.